Good morning, guys. Welcome to our channel. Today we are going to be doing a day in the life. And we are going to the bird store today. So I just woke up and it is about 7 a.m. and I'm going to take the dogs out to start. And then I need to feed the animals and take a shower, and I'll change the paper in the bird cages, and I'll make some breakfast. So we have a lot to do before we leave for the bird store. And they are always very excited to get up in the morning. Hey guys! You wanna go outside? Do you wanna go outside? Yeah? Yeah? And they like to play in the morning. Alright, so now it is time to feed the animals. We just got back from our walk. I'm going to start by feeding Jackie and Evie. When I feed the animals, I don't really have a particular order, I just kind of do. Let's get to feeding. Archie usually poops in his bowl, so I usually have to clean his out pretty good before I can put his food back in it. And then before I go to BB's room and feed her, I'm going to change the water for the cages that are out here in the living room. Before I go feed BB, I'm actually going to feed the dogs because they're like begging for food right now. Sit. Good boy. Wait. Wait. Go get it. And Booker gets a slow feeding bowl just because otherwise he always eats so fast that he either throws up or just gets really gassy and burps a lot. Now, he still burps a lot, but not as much as when he does not have a slow feeder bowl. And the reason that Booker eats in his crate is because otherwise Jorah always finishes first and he would come and eat Booker's food. So it's just easier to feed them both around the same time and let Booker eat in his crate. And he doesn't mind. It's time to feed Phoebe. She's quite loud in the morning. So she gets Rowdy Bush pellets. And then I sprinkle some of the extra boost on her food. And I'm going to go ahead and change the cage paper while I'm in here. Poop dissolver to clean it. And I use bird cage paper that I get from the store. It's already pre-cut to the right size or pretty close to it. And it just makes putting paper in the cages a lot easier. And I'm going to go ahead and change the paper in the other birds' cages before I take a shower. Once I My voice sounds kind of funny in the morning because I'm not awake yet. But once I change the paper in the bird cages, then I'm gonna go take my shower, and then I'm going to make breakfast. I always make breakfast and eat after my shower because I just feel so much better in the morning after I've had a shower, so. And I keep the bird cage paper in these totes that have roots that go under the cages. This makes it easier and it's out of the way. Alright, so now it is time to take a shower. I will be right back. I'm actually going to take Jackie for the shower. You go for a shower. Step up. Good girl. Step up. Good girl. So I don't have a suction cup perch because the walls are like textured. So you can't actually use a suction cup on it because it can't get a good seal. So Jackie sits up here while I shower, so does Archie. And then when I want to get him wet, I just pick him up and hold him in the shower. All right, and we are back, and we have a wet bird here. All right, guys, I'm all done with my shower. My hair is still wet, but I usually let it naturally dry for the most part, unless I run out of time at the end, right before I leave, and then I'll blow dry it and finish it out. This is Archie's outfit of the day. Feathers. Very nice outfit, Archie. And then my outfit of the day is a t-shirt with high-waisted jeans, which you can't see from this angle, and then my necklace. So that is my outfit of the day. But Archie's is much more stylish. Peekaboo! Peekaboo! Alright, so now it's time to make some breakfast. I'm gonna put him on his play stand while I cook, and I'll take you in the kitchen with me. Alright, so for breakfast for the birds this morning, we're gonna be making a mix of cauliflower and broccoli. And I had some kale, but it's gone bad, so we're gonna use spinach instead. And then for my breakfast, I'm having some scrambled eggs with mushrooms and bell pepper. And then I'll put some feta cheese in there as well. And I'll throw some spinach in my scrambled eggs as well. So let's get started. Now for Archie, when he eats his breakfast, he eats it on the play stand, but he will only eat his breakfast when I'm eating. So I'm gonna get my breakfast started while those veggies are cooking in the microwave. So that is what we're looking like. All right. So here's Archie's breakfast, and I just need to finish making mine. And then sometimes I'll put like some scrambled eggs in with their breakfast. Today I'm not going to, just for the sake of time and because I made plenty of the veggie mix, so I think they'll be fine. All right, guys, ready for breakfast? Make sure it's not too hot. Gotta look it over first. She doesn't like me to watch. And Evie always goes straight for it. I need to put my feta cheese in it and then it's ready, but let's go ahead and give BB her veggies for this morning. They're not too hot. She's gonna look at it from afar and hopefully go try it. And now it's time to make my coffee for the day. And then for my coffee, I use the Bones coffee, and my favorite flavor is the Holy Cannoli. And I use the ground coffee. So I use a reusable K-cup. And then I just use this little spoon. The sound of coffee in the morning. So I also put collagen powder in my coffee, and then I also use the unsweetened silk almond milk in there as well, and then I also put in some monk fruit sweetener. Alright, now it is time for us to eat breakfast together. So eating is a flock activity, so it's not really a surprise to me that Archie doesn't eat unless I'm eating. And while we eat our breakfast, we can also watch the wild birds that are at the bird feeder. You can see one right there, and there's the other one. He just jumped off the feeder. And then there's another one on the feeder. So it's always nice getting to watch the wild birds come to our feeders. And Archie likes to watch them. Someone has a broccoli beak. Do you have broccoli on your beak? Alright, well now that we are done with breakfast, I am going to go straighten my hair. And then we will be on our way to the bird store. Alright, time to put Archie in his carrier so we can leave to take our trip. I've got food in his bowl, some pellets, and then an empty bowl for water. I'll put the water in later because I don't want it to spill. And actually I need to put a toy in here for him. So we're gonna put one of his favorites in here that we just got in the Feathered Fun box. You're okay. And the link for this carrier I'll have in the description box. And then I'll put a card in up top so that if you want to see our unboxing for this carrier, you can. And this is the medium-sized Varietees Pak O Bird Go-Go bag. You excited? Alright, let's go get in the car. Alright, and we always buckle up for safety. You ready? That's the noise that my old car used to make when he would start it. That beeping noise he keeps doing. Alright, so we are all buckled in and ready to go. His carrier's right here. You can't really see and do it so well with the suction cup mount on the camera. But I'm just pouring my water in my cup with a straw. I drink so much more water when it's in like one of these cups with a straw in it, so I highly recommend if you're having trouble getting all of your water in for the day. You've got Archie here ready to go. I'm gonna go ahead and shut off the camera for now, and we will see you in a bit. Getting this one for baby. It sounds like my apartment times 10. Well guys, something big happened. I've been thinking of getting another male cockatiel for Archie to have as a friend with my work and school schedule changing up. And I looked to rehome one, like adopt a male cockatiel, but he was taken already. And they actually had 2 male cockatiels that had just been dropped off on Friday that need to be rehomed because their owner had COPD and their dog was also allergic to the birds. So I have 2 new members of the flock. We need to get moving, so I will see you soon. Hi guys, welcome back. Now we're gonna get to the haul. Are you excited to see everything we got? You ready? Now most of what I got is supplies versus toys because we already have a lot of toys, especially with the Feathered Fun Box. Every month we get like 4 or 5 toys in every Feathered Fun Box basically. So we're pretty well stocked on toys. I did get a few things that are toys, but a lot of what you're gonna see is supplies. So let's get started. The first thing I mentioned in last week's video is that I was gonna get small bags of some of the birds' food for my emergency kit. So this is BB's food, BB the Quaker. So it's a nice small bag to go in our emergency kit. So I got that. Next, I got some of our favorites. The Higgins Worldly Cuisines. We absolutely love these, and I love these because they're nice and healthy and so quick and easy to make, especially since I'm going to be so busy with work and school. I just really like having these on hand, so I got a whole bunch of them. There's more too, like I got a ton of them. Their favorite flavor is the Spice Market flavor, so I got a lot of that flavor, and then I got some of the other ones too. I did get some toys for BB specifically because she had a specific toy that she absolutely loves, and it's so hard to find toys that she'll actually play with and like. So this is one of the ones that she absolutely loves. Has the little palm flowers on there, the little vine rings, the mahogany pods, this little vine twist holding it all together, and then the bell. And this is called Jungle Stick by Superbird Creations, and she just absolutely loves this toy, so I really wanted to get her another one. And then BB also loves pine cones, and I saw this one and knew she had to have it because it has the vine rings, kind of like what's on the other toy, but it also has a lot of pine cones on there that I think would be really good for her to play with. This is by Perky Parrot Toys, and this one is called a Pine Cone Forager. I think because you can put like treats on the inside of this cup here for them to forage for. So it is a nice foraging toy, plus there's lots to chew on the outside. Alright, so next I got this little hut for Evie. Now we've talked before about happy huts, the fabric-y little snuggle caves, happy huts, snuggle huts, whatever. I'll insert a picture here. They are made of fabric, and your bird can ingest that fabric even if you don't think that they are. And then they can have crop impaction, where they need surgery to get the fabric-y threads removed from their intestines. They can possibly die from it, and it just causes a lot of problems. But if you're gonna get a hut, Kaiques really like this sort of thing. You can get it made out of seagrass, so it's a natural material. And it's the right size for a Kaique or conure or a cockatiel. But this is the perfect size for Evie, and this is also by Superbird Creations, and it is called Seagrass Tent. Very appropriate. But yeah, I think she'll really like this. She used to have one of those snuggle huts before I really realized it was a problem several years ago. And then I started noticing that there were a bunch of threads coming undone and looking very chewed on. So that's when I started to be kind of like anti-happy hut. So I think this will be a good alternative for her, so she can still have something to go inside to sleep, but is a lot safer for her. And next I have the Tutti Frutti Bee Pollen Perch. This is by by Polly's. It has calcium in it and obviously bee pollen, which is a superfood for birds. Here's the back if you want to pause it and read some of that information on there. This is the wacky watermelon flavor, and this is for Evie. I got pink because she's a girl, and she needed a new one of these by her fresh food bowl, because she has one of those like textured perches to help with her nails there, and she's just chewed the heck out of it. So this one will be better for her to chew on, gives her calcium, and it's the right length that I would want for being in front of a bowl, and it's pretty because it's pink, so I think she'll really like that. So next is a new product that I'm really excited about. This is by Feather Glow. This packaging is just like beautiful. And this is called Birdie's Buffet. And basically with this, it's food that you cook. You place the desired amount of dry mix in a container and submerge in boiling water and follow the rest of the instructions. And it has brown rice, lentils, dehydrated carrot, peas, buckwheat, barley, oat groats, banana, corn, coconut, mixed feed nuts, peppers, peanuts, papaya, pasta product, nectarine, sun-cured apple, pineapple, raisins, cranberries, and it's for a lot of different sized birds. They have a picture of a cockatiel on the back, and you can see a lot of the ingredients there. So I'm really excited to try this for the birds. I'm always looking for new fun products, especially to show you guys. So I think this will be really good for them. And like I said, look at that packaging. That is just so attractive. Like, it definitely got my attention when I walked by the shelves that had this like whole brand, like they had a whole section of it. Like the packaging was just so nice looking. Whoever does their marketing, good job. All right, next I got some almonds for Jackie because they're her favorite treat. We haven't finished all the almonds that are in her container, but I need to throw them out because they're getting pretty old, so I wanted to replace those with some fresh ones. So for Jackie the African Gray, these are really good training treats for her, or just foraging treats I can hide in her foraging tray. And then I also got some more pellet berries because Archie absolutely loves these. These were in our Products I Love video, part 2, if you want to see some different ways to feed them. But he just absolutely loves these, so I wanted to get a bag. I won't be able to go back to the bird store for a few months because once school starts, it's really hard for me to take a day off to make a trip there because it's so far away. So I like to stock up. So normally I wouldn't spend this much money in one sitting, but since it is going to be a while before we can go back, that's why I really needed to stock up on this stuff. And next we have this ring toy with walnuts and almonds on it. This is for Jackie the African Gray. She loves nuts, and I'm always looking for something to keep her nice and busy. Not by any particular brand, just has like a price tag on it, so I can't say who it's made by. But yeah, I think this will keep her busy. What are you doing? I'm gonna be going out of state soon, so I wanted to get her something that'll keep her nice and busy while I'm gone. What is he doing? Every time I look over, he stops. All right, next I got one of the other favorite treats of the house, the Oven Fresh Bites. I call them cookies. These are for Jackie the African Gray and Evie the Kayi. So these are really good treats. I've shown them in my videos before. I'm really excited about these. I saw these on the end cap. You'll probably have seen them in the video if you watch the bird store clips. But these are called Finch fries, and they are so cute. I'm very excited to try these. So these are by the brand Penplax, and they have corn flour, rice flour, vitamin B1, and vitamin B2. So here's the ingredients on the back if you want to pause it and take a look. They were really cheap, only like less than $3. But yeah, I think these will be really fun for them. We've talked about French fries in the past with one of my other videos, so I'll link the card up top here. But yeah, so these are another like French fry style toy that I think they'll really like. And then I got some more food bowls for like my emergency kit or in general, like out and about for the birds to eat from. So got these. They don't have a particular brand on them. They were only $3 each though. And I like these colors too. Then I got some pumpkin seeds. These are another treat that Jackie absolutely loves. I already had a container of them, but once again, they were getting on the old side, so I want to throw those out and replenish them with fresh ones. Same thing with walnuts. I had some left, but they were looking kind of grody, so I got some fresh ones because Jackie loves these. I do have to get a nutcracker and like start opening it for her. Otherwise, she just has a really hard time with it. But I do think it'll be good in toy form to keep her busy. But in general, like giving her a snack like right then and there, she just needs some help opening it. So I usually use a nutcracker on those for her. And then this toy I saw and loved. It's like a rainbow toy. It's so pretty. So it's got this like, it looks like a DNA strand. And then it's got like the tassels on the bottom. And this is by Birds Love. And it doesn't have a name on it. It was $9. Here's some of their information if you want to pause it and take a look. What do you think? Alright, ready for the next toy? Oh, you weren't done? Okay. Alright, so I have more of the Oven Fresh Bites cookies for the birds. This one is the banana nut flavor. They really like this one. And then I got their pellets, the Oven Fresh Bites by Kitech. This is what Jackie and Evie get alongside their Higgins Intune pellets. So these smell really good. They smell like kind of like an oatmeal cookie. They have a lot of really great ingredients in them. It's got oat groats, millet, oatmeal, sunflower oil and chips, soybean meal, glycerin, dried egg product, nuts, dried papaya, banana chips, cranberries, wheat germ meal, lentils, barley, peanut meal, cayenne pepper, alfalfa meal, vitamin E supplement, herbs and spices, wheat yucca extract. Yeah, and a lot of other like vitamins and things. So I really like to feed them these. And they're really expensive to buy on Amazon. So I like to stock up on them at the bird store. So I actually got 3 bags because once again, it'll be a while before I can go back. And I wanted to put one of these in the emergency kit. But when I run out of the other 2 bags, I'll open up this bag and start to feed it and get a replacement for the emergency kit later. So, but yeah, so, and these are $20 each. Sometimes on Amazon they run about that price, and then other times they're like closer to $30. So I just like to stock up on them at the bird store. Alright, so that is our haul for the bird store. We would love if you would hit that subscribe button and join our flock. And if you could also give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and leave a comment below letting me know which item or product was your favorite in our haul, or just what your favorite part of the video was. And until then, we will see you next time.